Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview on a Tuesday, September 27th, 2016. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, great to be with you. Coming to you from Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, cool breezes, and an absolutely gorgeous morning. Currently 7:13 in Bangkok. That would be 2013 of the evening of Monday in Wall Street. Traders, another exciting day ahead as we get started. Traders, you can follow me during the London session on Twitter at FXCL Alerts 1 on Twitter. That's FXCL Alerts 1 as I tweet through the London session. All right, traders, great to be with you. Got a lot to talk about today. Got some news, commentary. We've got 6 currency pairs to look at. And, it looks like it's going to be a quite exciting day. No big data today. It's going to be quite a technical trading day. All right, let's get started. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gill. I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the London session. So, what's going on? Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I retired in 2008. 9 days later, got on a big bird, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my retirement. Well, traders, I'm in my 9th year, and I'm still here in Asia, and absolutely love it. It's great to trade the financial markets in Asia. The time zone is great. Early in the morning for Asia, afternoon for London, nighttime for New York. It is quite exciting. Traders, I have to tell you, I'm a pullback trader. I like the currency pair to make a move. I like to see the currency pair give us a retrace using a Fibonacci tool, support, resistance, right, price levels, and I look for an entry in the direction of the trend. I do get my trend from the 1-day chart and the 4-hour chart. So I use the daily and a 4-hour, and I make an assessment of what my bias is to the trade plan. In other words, what do I expect this pair to do? We know Forex doesn't move in a solid line. We know it pulls back. We know it moves all around. And that's the nice part about it, right? So you can wait for price to come to you and give you a good entry. Traders, I do listen to fundamentals. Fundamentals are very important. You need to be aware of what's going on around the globe. You need to know what's going on, right? So you need to know when data is coming out, if data is not coming out, if somebody's going to speak, they're not going to speak. All that is so important in your trading. However, what we do is we take the fundamentals, we take our technicals, put them together, and we come up with a trade plan. Once we come up with a trade plan, we activate the trade plan, and we just wait for price to come to my entry. I traded the euro dollar yesterday. I actually entered the trade at 1.1240. My stop was at 1.1260, and nope, that's not correct. I apologize. I entered at 1.1248. My stop was at 60, so it was a 12 pip drawdown, and the euro stopped me out. It went all the way up to 12.76, I think it was. We'll see that on the chart in just a moment, and entered the trade, worked out and went to the downside. However, I was stopped out. So I took a 12 pip loss, and that's okay. And we'll get ready for today. Just an example of what I do. All right, let's get over to the legal stuff. Got a lot to talk about today. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex or any other financial markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, this is a game of capital preservation. Live to trade for tomorrow. You need capital in your accounts. Traders, remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to what's going on. Let's take a look at the economic calendar. Really a slow economic day today as far as releases go. I think there's only one high impact news event. Nothing in Asia. Nothing. Not even low impact in Asia today. And we don't have anything, my friends, in the European session today. It is really, really quiet. We don't get anything until we get into New York, and we only have one piece of data, and that will be CB Consumer Confidence that comes out for um, September, and that will be looks like 10 o'clock in the morning on Wall Street, and that would be 2100 hours in Thailand, Bangkok time. All right, let's take a look at the markets. What did they do yesterday? Wow, the Dow 30 closed negative 0.91%. The S&P 500 was negative 0.86%. The Nasdaq was negative 0.91%. The small cap 2000 was negative 0.98%. Another red day. Traders going over to the Eurozone. Another red day. The DAX negative 2.19%. The FTSE 100 negative 1.32%. The CAC 40 negative 1.80%. The Euro Stocks 50 negative 1.86%. Yeah, well, you can't continue to go up without coming back down, and it's done that. Let's take a look at Asia. Again, everybody is in the red. The Nikkei 225 negative 1.38%. The S&P ASX 200 negative 0.92%. The China A50 closed yesterday negative 1.28%, and the Hang Seng closed negative 1.56%. The Kospi is currently trading and is negative 0.69%. Traders, that does wrap up our numbers early in the morning in Asia, evening in New York on Wall Street. So we're getting ready to go. Like I said, no data today. It's a technical trading day. Had a lot of charts that just didn't have any price action yesterday. And I don't know. This is going to be an interesting day to see what happens here. Just to make a note of this, and don't get all hung up in it, but just to make a note of it, today, or actually Monday night on Wall Street, we have the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And I have to be honest with you, traders, I really think the markets are waiting for this. They're waiting to see what these two people are going to say in reference to the markets. What is their view on Wall Street? And I think people are just clammed up and waiting to see this first debate. All right, traders, let's get moving. Let's head over to the euro dollar. This is my trade from yesterday, and like I said, I got in at 12.48, where price is basically currently at. And I took it to the downside. I did get stopped out, and that's okay. I got stopped out at 12.60. It was a 12-pip drawdown on that one, and now the price is back where it was yesterday. Now, I do like that the 10 EMA is above price. I don't like that where we have a confluence of the 10 and daily pivot the 55. Also, we're seeing a little bit of controversy on the EMAs, aren't we? We have a 200 exponential moving average to the upside. We have a 10 EMA basically turning to the downside, and the 10 EMA is pointing to the downside. So what do I want to do with this? Yeah, I want price to break this 55, give us a close, and then give us a bearish candlestick formation at 1.1242, and we'll take it down to 1.1199. I am aware of the 200 daily pivot point. I'm sorry, the 200 exponential moving average, and I am aware that we're going to get a bounce there. However, you're going to be break even by then, so it's a free trade at that point. So not a big concern. There's not a lot of price action left of the chart, but there is some price action in reference to the reaction of the 200. So looks like a great trade today. All right, let's take a look at the pound dollar. This is yesterday's chart. Nothing. It did come down. Actually took our take profit zone, and now we're back where we were yesterday. We're back at the same spot. So let's see if we can do this again. Basically, we just wanted this to come up to 1.3014. We'll get out at 1.2921, and let's see what price action does. With no data today, maybe technically, if the dollar can get strong, we can see this continue. However, we need this pullback to that 200 exponential moving average. Take a look at the Aussie dollar. Here's another pair. This is yesterday's chart, folks. There's nothing here. There is nothing here. It's sideways. It's done really very, very little. Bounced off that 200, came up, went sideways, and here we are at where we were yesterday at the same time. So we're just going to hang out. We're going to wait for this. I want a bearish candlestick formation. I want to sell this. I'm probably going to wait until this gets below the daily pivot. It shows me a bearish formation, and then we'll take it to the downside, just below the 38.2. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not going to jump into this one. This one's going to have to prove itself to me. When you see price really not move in 24 hours, you just got to be cautious. And let me show you another one. There's another one that has moved, but really not to our liking. We are still in this horrible range, horrible price action on this Euro Aussie. It's sideways. It's been sideways for 2 days, my friends. Yes, it's moved. It's moved some pips, but it's not come to our trade plan. And you know what? We have to be patient, and we have to have confidence in our trades, in our trade plan, that it's going to work the way we want. And we just have to wait. This is horrible price action on this chart, my friends. And I love trading this pair. I want to trade this pair, but I'm not going to get caught up in the mess, right? Don't let your brain fog out what you see on the charts. We got to read the chart here. The chart is showing us it's not very pretty. Now, what's going to happen here? This might break below the 61.8 and just dump. Be prepared for that. This is the Euro Aussie. It does that. Or it's going to pull back and it's going to stay in this range. And we'll see what happens a day without data. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Nice trade plan for today. Prices below the 200, the daily, and the 55, and the 10. Just waiting for a bearish candlestick formation, and we're going to sell this. I'd like to get in at about 112.85, and we'll get out at 112.42. Nice 40 pip trade. Quick. We're going to get in this and get out of it. Don't want to hang around with this too long, my friends. We're just going to do it. All right? So it's all set. It's ready to go. Now we just need price action to take over. I wouldn't be surprised, talking about the yen, if we don't see Kuroda speak again today. It's not. He spoke yesterday, and it wasn't on the news calendar, and I got a feeling we're going to see it again today. They said they're monitoring the FX very closely, and I think we're going to continue to see comments from him as the week moves on, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right, let's look at our last currency pair, and this is the New Zealand dollar. This is just where we want it, folks, exactly where we want it, below the 200 exponential moving average. The only thing I don't like is the 10 EMA is below price, but I think that can change. We want to get in this at 0.7274. We're going to get out at 0.7232. Okay, so this is a nice 45 pip trade. We're going to be slow on this today, but I think this, if you look at this downtrend on this chart, this is only a 30-minute chart, folks. Look at this downtrend, then pulls back. I guarantee if you fibbed that swing to the downside, you can see this is probably Fibonacci, and it is going to react. We have 200 exponential moving average to help the market. That's what's going on with the New Zealand dollar. We are bias bearish on this currency. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me on a Tuesday, 27th of September, as we wind down another month. Traders, have a great trading day. Remember to trade smart and not hard. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day. See you in about 24 hours now. Take care. Bye-bye.